So I'm on a little bit of a downward spiral arc right now.
Right now?
This is a
I
little
mean,
not
right
right now,
now?
not right now like the second, but like right now as in general in my current life and times.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me, hold on a sec. This place is a little bit dusty because it's been a while since we've been here. Let me
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead and
blow the
clean up
dust
here.
off real quick. All right,
Okay.
good.
All
We're
right.
nice and
Okay.
clean now.
Okay. Now you were saying you're depressed and you just want to like run into traffic, waving your dick at random cars and go.
Here's what's happening. I don't want to run into traffic. That's not the
Good way to go.
that's not what's going on. Yeah, I'm partaking in another form of slow motion suicide. Have either of you seen the film starring Brendan Fraser, The Whale?
No, I haven't seen The Whale. It doesn't really look appealing to me. Like I haven't really watched any of the I haven't watched Precious. I haven't watched any of those life's so sad because I'm blank. Blah, like I don't know. I love Brendan Fraser though. I'm glad he's getting work again and he's in movies again and him and the Doom Squad's really really good.
So the,
Or
the
Doom
the joke
Patrol.
here is that in the movie The Whale, he has depression and he eats himself to death. And that's the arc that I'm in right now. I'm Brendan Fraser's The Whale. But today I've decided I'm gonna take control of my life. So what's been happening is occasionally, this used to be really occasionally. Occasionally, I would make an order from the mobile application Uber Eats to obtain food right to the convenience of my door. Just every once in a while, I might pick up some food. But then what happens on one faithful day? And I'm not going to say it was already starting to become a problem, but this was like where it sealed the fate. I was offered 3 months of the membership where you save on all the fees and shit for free for no apparent reason. They're just like,
So
even
far,
though,
this doesn't sound really good. Like you're taking control of anything. It sounds like they're
hold on,
enabling you
no,
even more.
this is the backstory. I'm telling the
Oh,
backstory.
okay. My bad.
So the 3 months for free, even though I'd already had the free trial, I'd already been a member before. They're just like, hey, 3 months for free. I was like, shit, bet. And basically from that day on, which was fucking 4 months ago, I've gotten Uber Eats at least once a week, if not 2 or 3 or 4 times in a week. That I've just been shoving food in my mouth, and it's not been pretty. Also, what has started now, there is some sugary stuff involved in that, and what has started very recently is now whenever I consume sugar under any context, I get a headache. So that probably means blood sugar not doing so hot.
Diabetes, let's go.
Diabetes, let's go. So I gotta cut the shit with the sugar, which I have not yet. I need to do that critically. But I got 3 months of Uber Eats for free. I was just eating Uber Eats fucking every day. They gave me I went to cancel it at the end of the 3 months. They gave me an additional month for 99 cents, and I was like, how could I say no? But
Well, you
Fi-
hit the no button.
well, yeah, but that would be absurd, Robin, if I did that.
Just use it for
Such
groceries then. They have
savings.
grocery stores on there.
Such savings. But
Yeah,
today,
I got Instacart, man. They gave me like a 3 free fee free deliveries.
No, even on DoorDash, you can do like Target and Walmart.
true.
I don't
But,
like Target. They're always like super expensive, and it's like the exact same stuff you can get at Walmart or like Sam's Club or something. But
Well, I mean, you're
like,
already ordering on DoorDash. It's already super expensive.
oh yeah, you got a point there. I guess it's a little bit more expensive than. I don't know. I don't get the appeal of Target. Like I guess like I've always like grown up with like a Kmart, Walmart, or HEB around me, and Target's always been there. But
yeah, it's fair. But so finally today, I was like, you know what? I'm going to die if I don't stop. I'm getting a little ridiculous about this. So I did cancel my Uber One subscription and delete the Uber Eats app from my cell phone. We are on the road to recovery, boys.
okay. I like at least how you know that sound. Well, you play Final Fantasy VII, haven't you?
I have.
Oh, okay, yeah. We talked about that on the Issue Crew that you and I do.
Was it the issue crew where we talked about that, or was it the Mo show where we talked about that? I
It
remember
could.
talking about Final Fantasy with you recently.
Oh, it probably was the Mo show because I said, hey, I'll just be there to help you along. It's like, well, it's going to be hard because I'm
Oh
playing on the
yeah,
PlayStation. Like, oh fuck, well,
yeah.
there goes my attempt at goodwill and
If I want
helpfulness.
Mo Diggity to help me through Final Fantasy VII, I would have to replay the fucking 16 hours I've already played on PlayStation.
Honestly, the best thing you can do in any Final Fantasy game, this is how you solve all of life's Final Fantasy problems. Stop playing the story, go out in the open world for a few hours and level up. That's what you do. It's the grind, as the kids say.
Well, of course. I play
Yeah.
Pokemon. I know about the grind, trust me. Yeah. Grinds are hard in some games. That's why I'm like dead stopped on Kingdom Hearts when I'm like just near the end. Is because I got to about like the last world, or like I got to the last world, I think, and then I just got my shit rocked. And then Jason was like, "Oh yeah, what level are you?" "Oh yeah, I'm usually like 20 levels higher when I get here." And I'm like, "Oh great." So last time I streamed Kingdom Hearts, it was just grinding for an hour, and I barely made headway because grinding in that game is slow as shit. Unless you get some stupid EXP boost skill that you have to fucking go out of your way to find, and it's not fun. I want to beat Kingdom Hearts. I might just give it another shot. I'm told it is beatable where I am. It would just be a lot harder. But maybe maybe I'm up to the task. Who knows? I'll give it a shot.
Honestly, just YouTube how to level a little bit late game leveling Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure there's
Well, I mean,
like a
Jason
billion.
gave me the tip. Like I know where the most efficient place is. It's just a slog in general. Like just how EXP gain works in Kingdom Hearts. Unless you get the skill, which I believe has some level of random chance to it. I don't remember exactly how Jason told me you have to do it. But it's annoying to get, I know that. And the XP is just like nothing ever. And it's so grueling.
Uh, and grinding can be fun, like getting the Draenor Pathfinder achievement in World of Warcraft during the Warlords of Draenor expansion. Was a ton of fun, even though that took a few months to really fully do because they lock everything through a once a week uh, playstyle progression sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's fun. I but then again, if they just let everyone like just go at their own pace, everyone would just like do it the first week that the fucking thing was out, and then everyone wouldn't have a reason to play it. So
Now you could have that
True.
kind of grind and a Final Fantasy grind all in one game.
the grind.
Oh, Robin's trying to show Final Fantasy 14 again. Get her out of here.
Always, absolutely. It's all I do.
Get her out of here.
No, I was going to play Final Fantasy 14. Then someone like it. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and start the show, and
True.
we'll talk about that. So I guess a one, a two, a skiddly diddly. Hello, everyone. We're back. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the MoCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity, and joining us today after this unintentional break that we didn't mean for it to have a break, but it's just suddenly our editor just decided out of the blue to quit on us, and then we're like, oh, fuck, man, shit. And
Oh,
so we
shit.
just...
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Yeah, we just decided like we're just going to take a little bit of a break. So yeah, but here we are back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. And bonus points if you get that reference to that song. Say what's up to Riley. What's up, Riley?
Hello, everybody. Say hello to the editor, producer, and social media manager of the MoCast, Riley! Exclamation point. I'm running this whole show now, basically.
Oh,
Mo Diggity's the figurehead. He's the man behind. I'm the man behind the curtain. You're just like the fake wizard head.
I'm gonna neck myself after this show. And joining us also today, of course, is Robin. Say what's up, Robin.
Thank you, CEO Mo Diggity. It's me, Robin, the talent.
Yes,
the
yeah,
important
Robin's the
member.
talent.
Yes, the talent, Robin Diggity, the second, I guess.
Robin Diggity the
Where's
second.
the first? What happened to
And
her?
then
She
well,
died in a
we
tragic
don't talk
war.
about that. We don't talk about that. But on a lighter note,
She died in the
garden,
N-word on 4chan war in 2016.
all I gotta say is my garden is looking lush and lovely.
Mm.
So yeah, and this is the fifth Riley we've gone through since the show started. But,
Yeah, I'm Riley the fifth. The Rileys 1 through 4 have all suffered unfortunate fates.
Yes, they also have contributed to gardens in a non specific way that I don't wish to elaborate on because statutes of limitations and all that.
Wait. Well, I see what you're saying, because when you bury a body, it becomes part of the fertilizer.
It's
of the
nutrient,
plants.
yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about burying bodies in my garden here, Riley. That's all on you. I disavow. Murder is against the law.
Wow.
So anyway,
Mo
that's such a
Diggity,
stunning and
avid
brave
law
stance to
enjoyer.
take.
stunning and brave.
As we all know, Mo Diggity avidly enjoys the law in the United States.
Yeah. Mo
Disagrees
Diggity
with
has
Yes.
none
never
of it.
broken a single law in history of time.
He actually
Oh,
thinks
yes.
taxes are really cool.
Yeah. Taxation is necessary. It's not theft at all.
Taxation is really cool.
Oh yeah, what would we do without our roads? We need our roads.
Public schools.
Public schools. Oh god, especially the public schools. Those are just chugging along just fine with no issues whatsoever. And the government. Well, Joe Biden is such a strong leader, and I'm so happy that
confident, strong, so well.
Oh,
he's so quick-witted.
does it fall down randomly out of the blue several times throughout
No.
just the first 3 years of his presidency?
That's relatable.
You really
though.
think the president of the United States would be caught on camera falling down the stairs? You think he would let that happen?
does it just stutter like a fucking maniac? Just just unlike Bush, who we think was drunk and he fell off a fucking Segway. That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Segway is very dangerous, I think. The guy who invented Segways died because he drove a Segway off the cliff because he's like, look how quick I can stop the Segway. I won't even go down the cliff. And then he went down the cliff.
And that's not the Segway's fault. That's that idiot's fault. Because if you tempt fate like this, like that, excuse me, whatever you get is whatever you get because you're fucking stupid. Look at me, I can stop at the edge of a cliff on this little device that I invented. You're dumb, bro. Come on, man.
Speaking of segways, how have you guys been doing since we last talked?
Whoa, that was slick.
Hell yeah.
The master of segways.
I think I described how I've been doing in the cold open. We're getting by. It is what it is, YouTube. I mean, almost, basically. I did say it was 4 months. How long has it been since we did the Mocast? Fucking
I don't know.
A long
Can't
time.
about 4 months.
Probably about 4 months. So yeah, it is what it is, YouTube. I've had good days, I've had bad days. But I just keep trucking along. Same old, kind of part of the problem. But we ball.
Yeah, you gotta start buying food from the grocery store now.
I know.
And then cook.
That's crazy.
Or force your grandmother.
It's not even like I wasn't eating groceries already. My mother buys groceries and I do can take part in them. It's not like I'm only eating Uber Eats.
Take part in them.
Which is also the problem because I'm eating real food in my house and then impulsively ordering Uber Eats after that.
Yeah, that does happen to me as well. I order too much DoorDash. I'm trying to stop. It's very hard to stop.
I forgot that I still have Uber Eats on my iPad. I gotta go delete that before I remove Dairy Queen in the night and I ruin everything.
Yeah, I feel like I order food every day. Actually every day.
I don't like ordering food from it used to be a fun little treat. Unless for one reason or another you're just not able to go grocery shopping or something. Then you're like, oh fuck, well I have to fucking order from one of these apps because I've ate Church's chicken 3 times already this week and I'm fucking sick of it. Well, how about a couple of fucking hamburgers, right? Okay, Church's chicken exists, okay? Church's Chicken. I have the receipts, quite literally
I
physical
know.
receipts. I
I
have the
know it
receipts.
exists. It's just funny because that's the Mo Diggity stereotype is that you love Church's Chicken.
Well, it's not that it's a stereotype. It's just that it's right
It's a
there
fact.
across the road.
Yeah, it's just true.
Yeah, there's stereotypes and then there's data, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. And statistically speaking, if I'm hungry, I'll probably go to Church's because it's right there.
Yeah, it's convenient. True. So true.
Yeah, but there's stuff that's like way out and you could get that like right to your door.
Also so true.
Well, like no, like I try not to be so lazy with that because like when I say like across the road, I mean like literally, it's quite literally across the road. It like takes like maybe it's a 3-minute walk if I'm just like casually just strolling and like scratching my freaking stomach or something.
I have
Just
an
like
Arby's that's like a less than 10-minute walk from me, and I still get Uber Eats from there sometimes because I am the laziest boy. In my defense, it is summer in Florida, so that also factors.
oh yeah, because it's just too damn hot.
I live in a fucking valley, so I can't, like, walking kind of sucks. I have to go all the way up a big hill to get anywhere.
You're in a weird place, Robin. Not a very walkable situation. How unfortunate.
Yeah, because I mean, they're not like, you know, everything's about a mile away, which isn't like terribly far. But yeah, when it's all uphill and downhill and uphill and downhill, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, that fucking blows. Like, dude, the apartment complex, like I swear, the apartment complex that I lived in, it was like it was just basically just like any apartment complex right across the road from like stuff, right? But the problem is the apartment complex is built on this big ass fucking hill, right? So it's just like walk 1,200 feet steps and then maybe 20 more feet steps and then it's just like inclining the entire time. By the time I'm getting there, I'm finally at the sidewalk. Guess what? Now it's not even a steep incline, but it's an incline nonetheless. And I kill myself walking to the store just to get a pack of smokes or like a drink or something. And it's took me 10 fucking minutes to walk from my apartment, which isn't very far from the front of the fucking apartment complex, to go to the store. It's such an arduous fucking task that I never really went to do that. Like I wonder how much gas I've blown just to do menial, mundane things like go get a pack of smokes from the store right up the road from me. Like I think about that sometimes. Like how much have I wasted? But hopefully, a meteor hits the Earth and we won't have to worry about that anymore.
Hopefully,
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Oh my god.
Fingers crossed. Hashtag Team Meteor. I'm just
So,
kidding. God, guys, I'm just having fun. Just joking.
We get
got
it.
two
We get
people in a
it.
depression era right now. What the hell? It's too much depression for the Mocast.
No. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I was just having
You
fun.
sure? The grippy socks are ready for you, Mo.
Groupie socks.
Yeah, the grippy socks send you straight to the fucking ER. Put you in the mental ward.
What is that?
Ah, shit.
What's
Oh, no.
a groupie socks?
The grippy socks, the little grips on the bottom.
Oh,
shit. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I get it.
okay. Explain to me like I'm fucking stupid. What does that mean?
The socks with the grips on them.
No,
where, like, you
okay.
won't slide around. The hospitals have them for psych patients, especially.
Oh,
You get your
like
special
what do
little socks.
they like? Oh, that's it. That's just what's like. Oh, so like people aren't just like running and like sliding themselves into a wall or something. That's why they.
I guess so. Yeah, hospitals are probably pretty slippery. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess I just don't get the reference. Like I always get yelled at and get called the F slur whenever I get called. When I always say I'm depressed, and they told me to suck it up, Buttercup, and other such things. So I didn't grow up and having the benefit of people who gave a shit.
Oh no, well, going to the hospital is not having a shit given about you. Trust me on that.
Oh well, yeah. Well, there's that too. Yeah.
How have you been, Mo? What's your
Oh.
4 months been looking like, or whatever?
Okay. Well, so to give everyone sort of like an update, my old job that I had for a year, my $11 an hour fucking job, uh, that flew the fucking coop because they lost the fucking contract because reasons that have never been explained to me. Then uh, I got transferred over to this one education job where I'm basically helping teachers and principals and stuff put students and the like into like the system so they can do their standardized testing and shit. But that didn't work out because we did like 3 weeks of training on it, and then it was like half a week before the training, before the testing started, and we just did not have any time to really just sit down and check everything out. We did not, so I failed hard, and I couldn't hack it. And they kept like pressuring me to hurry up and answer, hurry up and answer. It's like, dude, I just there's so many regulations. If I fuck up, I get yelled at and possibly fired. You know, because there's like federal, not business regulations, well, on top of business regulation, but federal regulations as well. Because I was helping set up standardized testing for um, Rhode Island and I think it's New Jersey, something like that. It's fucking brutal,
Disgusting.
man. No, Massachusetts. Yeah, Massachusetts
okay.
and fucking Rhode Island, and they're all ultra rude pieces of shit. Every fucking single one of them. And like, yeah, I was just like, dude, I'm trying my fucking best here to figure this out, but it was just so much information. Like, dude, I took pages upon pages. I must have wrote like maybe 30, 40 pages worth of fucking notes. And it fucking hurt my hand, dude. It's fucking brutal. But anyway, so failed that job, but then ended up getting this other job where I basically just do tech support for equipment and stuff like that. It's shit that I know already. And one thing's led to another. I thought it wasn't going to work out at first because my team lead was a total bitch that I could have swore she was deliberately picking on me and making examples out of me. This is what happens when you mess up, everyone. It's like, dude, I know that this person next to me can't fill out a ticket worth of fucking shit. Can maybe you bag on them for a little while? And I think my main manager, or supervisor, I guess would be his title, sort of noticed that. And I guess he gave her a dressing down about it. And then, like a week later, she quit. So
Oh, hell
now, so now my boss from like 2 jobs ago with this company is now the head lead lady here, and she like likes me and has experience with me. So one thing's leading to another, and I'm like helping with all the team lead stuff, and I'm like off the phones a lot, and I'm learning like the back end stuff. So I actually have like and I'm doing really really well with everything. So, hell yeah.
You know, there better be like a better paycheck involved, maybe.
Oh, yeah, and on top of that, I went from $11 to like 14.50.
Let's
Okay.
go. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
so
that's good for Texas.
oh, that's fucking phenomenal for Texas. I think one of the reasons why I really really like remote work is because like most remote work jobs tend to pay uh on the pay rate that's from the state. And Texas is just fucking low, even though we're sort of like lower cost of living, but not by a whole hell of a lot. But they want to still live like they're in the 2000s and shit, and not
They
pay their
pretend they're lower
workers.
cost
Or
of living.
yeah, they like to pretend, but you know, like everyone wants to live in the city. It was like, dude, you guys are facing Austin, Texas prices here soon. While everyone in the rural America and like smaller city America is like coasting by just fine because we are making decent money now because remote work, and the prices are all still like pretty low with the exception of inflation, thanks current year stuff and things. But yeah, like yeah, we're not. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I'm actually making some decent bank now. I'm not sweating or anything like I used to. So hell yeah, good for me.
Uh-oh.
What?
I just heard a funny noise. Yep, it's what I thought it was.
What, did you
Uh-oh.
shit your pants?
No, Craig's being a little silly.
Oh, that's fine. We still have Geart.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I've been. I've managed to progress with the company that I'm at, and I went ahead and said, fuck it, and I did something I've never really done before. Like, I have pre-ordered, like, I think a total of, like, 2, maybe 3 games in my life. Well, I know 2 of them have been World of Warcraft expansions, and the other one was BioShock Infinite. And I like BioShock Infinite. It's okay. And I know that Demi Gloom's not here, but it really is handholdy, and they just give you like pretty much most of the game. No, like I like Demi Gloom just fucking like I swear she's fucking played the game, or at least knows enough about the game, because there's no way that you're just that randomly.
She's heard people say these opinions about the game, and now her bit is that she can just like start spouting opinions about something, and Mo will be like, yeah, but then Demi will have never interacted with that thing. BioShock Infinite being the most famous example.
God damn it! I hate everything. But
no, it's
yeah,
too handholdy.
no, it really is like for real. Like what happens is like you'll be running kind of low on ammo, and the whole game is basically of fucking what the fuck am I thinking of a fucking tag along sort of quest line, like a whatever have you. I forgot what it was called. Shit, where you fucking like guide the person to their fucking destination. What the fuck is that kind of quest called?
Like an escort quest? Or...
Escort. There we go. Yeah, the whole game's basically a gigantic escort mission, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be like sort of running low, kind of on some ammo. Like you'll be getting to like 3 clips away or 3 mags away, from your from empty, and she'll go, "Hey, here, catch!" Boom, throws me fucking some ammo, right, for the gun that I need. And then, if I'm like low on some money, hey, here, catch, and throws me fucking money. And then I just have like the whole game, just given to me. The story and the graphics, even for like, according to today's standards, are fucking phenomenal. They're amazing. And the stories, like, and the animation and the way that the game is made is like its strongest suit. It's just that the gameplay is like after the first few hours, you kind of experienced everything that there is to experience other than the story. And that's fucking really disappointing, because BioShock 1 and 2 were really, really great. And it's sad that I thought the one that coming in with the most fanfare, BioShock Infinite, it's sad that that's sort of like where it sort of ended. Because thanks to Infinite, there hasn't really been any like BioShock stuff other than the DLCs for Infinite, which I thought were a lot better than Infinite themselves. Like the underwater Rapture stuff was really, really cool with Elizabeth, or that iteration of Elizabeth. But anyway, the whole point of this fucking rambling was so I got the super duper ultimate edition of Diablo 4, and like ever since a few days ago, like since the early access stuff dropped, I've just been playing it fucking nonstop. Like I've streamed it a bunch of times, and I've been playing it off stream a bunch of times, and I'm like, God damn, I should probably stream this a little bit more, but I am really enjoying this a lot.
It always freaks me out. Maybe this game isn't an example of that. I actually kind of tuned out a little bit. My apologies. I didn't hear what game you were talking about. What game?
Diablo 4.
Okay, that's not like a. Is that like a? What is that game? Is that like a? Is there like a campaign to that, or is that like a MOBA? What is a Diablo?
Oh
4?
no! It's a top-down.
It's a walking simulator.
No, it's a top-down bird's eye view action RPG.
Gotcha.
Basically, it's this gigantic open world just filled with tons of fucking enemies, and it can be a little bit walking simulating at first, but by the fourth act, you get a fucking horse, and you get to do the rest of the game on horse, and that's when the traveling really opens up, and it feels really really good, and I enjoy the shit out of it a lot. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. Is just playing video games and trying to work and get more money at my job.
It's really weird to me, Mo. You reminded me of this. I don't know if this is you. You might have separate files. You might not. Diablo 4 might not even have story progression in the most traditional sense, where this is a problem. But it's really weird when streamers stream a game that has a solid progression path, and they just stream their file, and sometimes they stream it and sometimes they don't. That just it bothers my brain. I'm like, if you're gonna stream the game, then you stream the whole game, and if you want to play it while you're not streaming it, then you start a different file. It's so
Depends on
weird.
the game, right?
What'd you say?
Well,
Kind of depends on the game.
Depends on the game, but the example
Well-
I'm thinking of, I've seen several people do this, but the most prime example is my friend Gingy, who is currently doing this with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It feels so weird that he's playing on the same file, but sometimes he's just I'm just gonna play this. I'm not gonna stream it. And then he comes back on stream. He's like, "Hey, I'm in a whole different place now." That seems so jarring.
Well, I don't have a problem with that if it's a brand new game and there's literally millions of eyeballs on every streaming platform for Diablo 4. I'm totally fine with that. Because there's if you miss a spot, you can literally just go to the next streamer down the list from you and just pick up from there. There's a million spots, so the chances of you getting almost exactly where you were left off is pretty close. So I don't feel too bad for that. And everyone, it's been long enough to where people are watching streams of it that by the time it releases fully across the world on the 6th, most people are already are going to be watching the game or have watched the story for the game, and then people are going to be doing end game content, which is what I'm really really looking forward to, because the end game is supposed to be super solid. You get nightmare dungeons, all the world bosses and the rest of the world events fucking come up, and there's going to be updates and all that. There's going to be story updates and stuff. They're going to be doing DLC and story updates at the same time for the lifespan of the game. And I'm really, really jazzed about what the game's going to look like in just 3 years. I'm even I'm looking forward to what's going to look like this time next year, because I think that I think that Blizzard kind of backed off and got their heads out of their asses for that. Maybe someone over the heads of the Diablo dev team are a little bit more angry and fanatically devoted to this game, so they don't fuck it up, because in some ways they kind of fucked up D3 a little bit, because people like Bobby Kotick and all that, and all the Vulture game as a live service fucking bastards sunk their teeth into Diablo 3, and it took them years to unfuck up D3. And Diablo 3 is a fantastic fucking game. It just took a couple of years for them to unfuck it up, and I don't think that they're trying to repeat that same mistake. And so far, the launches and the betas and the server slam have been a huge success, and I'm super jazzed. One of my favorite gaming franchises that I've been a part of for since the very first one is still going strong. So hell yeah. And it survived a shitty mobile game adaptation.
Oh yeah, didn't it? I forgot about the shitty mobile game.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
people were so pissed when they announced that.
Oh yeah, is this an out of season April Fool's joke? Oh, don't you guys have phones? And apparently those guys are all fired. No, you guys are fucking out of here. We got to bring the game back.
the don't you guys have phone guys are gone, dead.
Yeah, they're fucking. They are gone.
Yeah, but did they add microtransactions to Diablo 4?
Very very little, and it's all exclusively cosmetic, and really just don't go into the shop, and that's it. It's the same thing with World of Warcraft. I don't really understand the complaints here. Like it's all reskinned mounts, and if you're buying a mount for $20 and it's a reskin, you're the sucker, and you did exactly what the idiots at the Blizzard shop wanted you to do. So it's not the gaming industry's fault. It's you for being stupid enough to support it. Just don't buy anything from the fucking shop. Like I visited the shops like already a bunch, and I've seen nothing that I've really wanted that's compelled me to fucking shop there. And the shop is kind of tiny anyway, so whatever. It doesn't feel like a threat. It doesn't feel like a Warzone 2 or Modern Warfare 2's fucking shop where it's low key pay to win on a lot of shit, and they lock like a ton of stuff and progression behind a fucking battle pass where it's playable, but it always makes you feel like you're missing out on half the fucking game. I miss getting season passes. That was so much more fun than battle passes, because with season passes you got fucking everything. And after the
What's the
lifespan of the
difference?
game, well, all right. So with the season pass, after the lifespan of the game,
Oh, you mean like you get all the DLC type thing?
yeah, you get all the
I see.
DLCs plus everything. And after the lifespan of the game, if you bought the season pass, like at least near it, they just fucking let you just have it. I mean, I still have all my season pass shit for Black Ops 2, for instance, right? Um, but this battle pass shit, they're really banking on FOMO, the fear of missing out bullshit idea, and it's really sad because it takes the fun factor out of insert game here that's doing that. COD is just the biggest offender when it comes to that.
You could easily just like, I don't know, make an in-game event and like, hey, if you do it, you get a skin that's never gonna come back, and then you
Well,
just get people to come back and play your game.
but Robin, I want this skin now. What if I don't get it? Meh, 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 meh. The
Oh,
fucking
shit.
whining about that
You
shit.
gotta get your
It-
your
Fuck the
retention.
whiners.
Oh, dude, like the whiners run and ruin everything, man. Like with shitty boycotts for shitty products and shitty stores to video games. Like here's a stupid capitulation that this gaming company just did because of the troll whining that I'm not convinced that was real. I think this was a 4chan gag that kind of sprouted legs of it on its own and fucking like took off running. There's an Assassin's Creed ripoff style sort of game where you're playing as the fucking Mayans, right? And the conquistadors are showing up and they're conquering and colonizing your people. Well, I think someone from 4chan decided, wouldn't it be funny as shit if we got onto Twitter and start harassing the shit out of the devs and said, hey, fuck this, I want to play as the conquistadors. And then everyone went rabble, 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 rabble. And now I think today, they came out and said, we hear you gamers. We made it possible to where you can play as the conquistador. I'm like, this game looked like pounded ass. It doesn't look appealing at all. The graphics look shitty. Like the sword in the trailer looks like it's kind of like coming out the side of him with like a grotesque amount of blood coming out of him. So it just looks goofy and silly. But maybe that was just a shitty quality trailer I saw. And it looks like an Assassin's Creed ripoff, and people fucking they pretended to bitch and moan about it, and I think it's a prank gone awry. And now, like the company capitulated and made that. It was like, still not going to buy your game. Go and play Diablo 4 though. Thank you. Have a good day.
Where do these new games keep coming from? Honest to God.
I don't know.
Yeah, without an
I also-
E3, I don't know when and where the new games are anymore. Come on.
Oh, look at you, you fucking drone. Where's the E3? I don't know when the games are coming out. Oh,
I mean, I can
I'm
research when
problem
the
is,
games are
there's
coming out
so
if I
many
want to,
AAA
but I do
games
miss
that exist.
E3.
You're both talking over each other. I have no idea what you're saying.
Sorry, you first, Robin.
Yeah, there's so many AAA games that exist now, and like I feel like they get no advertisement. There's no reach on any of these games, and they just exist. And they must get sales because they keep coming out. I don't know where the
Yeah.
They must
Where are
be
they
doing
coming
something
from?
right because they keep
Yeah.
making them.
Well, where are they coming from? Who's playing them? Where are they getting talked about? I don't see them fucking anywhere.
Like, yeah, I troll the fucking R gaming Reddit forums. I'll troll fucking /V on fucking 4chan. I'll try to check out some info like online, like on Twitter or any like popular gaming spaces. And like, I've never even heard of this fucking Aztec game up
Maybe it's
until
only
like
the
last
grass
week.
touchers. Maybe they just like see the commercials on the TV and they buy it. And us weirdos on the internet, we don't even talk about these games because they're not worth talking about. It's all the grass touching normies that go and buy these.
I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't even feel like that either. You know, you figure that maybe that you would hear some hype for these games. Like, you know, here's a theory that I'm just now coming up with. Okay, so if any of you have ever lived in a major city, you've probably heard rumors of like a fucking front, right? A storefront. Like it has like hardly anything in there, but the fucking store has been open for fucking years. And then like one day you just see a bunch of cops raid it, and it's like a terrorist cell or like a front for the mob or some drug dealers or something. I think some of these games might just be money laundering schemes because maybe there's just no fucking way. I mean, I know this is far out there tinfoil stuff, but like how that would explain this Aztec fucking game or like most of these fucking mobile games that seem to be doing like really well, raking in almost $1 billion fucking dollars like every couple of months. And nobody that I know who plays mobile games have even ever heard of these games. Like, there are a lot of Candy Crush fucking clones that are like this, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Well, mobile games, I get how those get popular. That all
Well,
makes sense.
I'm just, I'm kind of just throwing mobile games out there. Maybe I should be talking like maybe about these so-called AAA games that no one's ever heard of before, like you guys were saying.
Yeah, because mobile games actually do advertise themselves very aggressively.
True that. Yeah, but that's what I've been thinking about like lately is like how many of these games are just fucking money making scams, man, in some capacity.
Well, even games, I bet games you like, sometimes like a sequel will come out or something, and you're like, when did they announce this? Oh, apparently like 3 years ago. I didn't fucking hear anything about this shit. What are you talking about? And
Yeah,
it's dropping in a month. What do you mean it's dropping? When did this even happen? This just keeps happening. I don't understand it. What is going on?
yeah, like all I've ever heard, like here's another example of that. All I've ever heard was news about Final Fantasy 14 and 15 for like years, right?
Yeah, base, yeah.
And then like a week and a half later, I was doing a Mo show on Kick, right? And we were watching the PlayStation event that they had, and Final Fantasy 16's fucking teaser trailer dropped. Well,
Hell
guess
yeah.
what else it was? It was also the trailer to announce when it's fucking dropping. And it's fucking dropping like later on this month, in the month of June, I think June 22nd or 23rd. And I had no idea this game was even being fucking made. And I heard no hype whatsoever from any of the Final Fantasy fucking fans at all.
Oh,
Maybe
I definitely
because,
did.
like, well, I guess I didn't hear. I mean, like, because I try to follow this shit closely, but I ever since Final Fantasy 15, it had its moment in the sun. And, like, its biggest fucking news about that was how to kill the fucking world boss turtle, right? Because it can theoretically take hours to do, I think it was hours. And then after that, I'd never heard a fucking thing about it. So I don't even know if Final Fantasy 15 even did well or if Final Fantasy 14's kind of like propping up the entire series so far. But then we had that one.
Huge.
Well, yeah,
14's
14
very,
is
very big.
huge. And then there was that Final Fantasy offshoot with the swearing and the "I'm here to fight chaos" and all that. So then, and here's the thing about that.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
the hype for that. The game came out, fucking dead silence. I don't even remember anyone ever streaming it or tweeting about it. I think there was some "I'm here to fight chaos" memes and stuff, but never heard anything about that. So it's a shame when you're hearing about a game and then it just fucking out of the blue comes out, no hype, no, just fucking radio silence from everyone, doesn't trend or anything. Like, you know that they paid for fucking extra exposure on Twitter, like through AdSense and all that stuff on YouTube and all Google and all that. So it's kind of fucking weird. And I kind of forgot the point I was even making about this. Oh, I guess it was possible money laundering. Maybe we should talk about like gold farming and like games like World of Warcraft and shit and other like MMOs where you
Dude,
could
you
just
gotta
buy
respect the
gil of
hustle,
gold.
right?
Yeah. Did you know that old school RuneScape's currency is worth more than the currency in Argentina? Fucking
I think you're
Kim
thinking
Jong.
Venezuela, right?
No, it was Argentina. Fucking Kim Jong Skill, fucking was talking to me about that, and he dropped that during a Mo show. He dropped that knowledge during one of the shows I did, and it fucking blew my mind away because there was that blackout a couple of years ago, and it almost crashed the economy because no one was able to play fucking old school RuneScape. Because what they do is they'll farm for fucking RuneScape money, and then they'll sell that money for American dollars. And since the American dollar speaks so loudly here, they translate all that American money into Argentinian dollars, and then they live high off the fucking hog doing that. And I respect the shit out of that. That's good for them. But they apparently there's a old school RuneScape money to Argentinian dollar fucking money translator, and it's like every fucking dollar in RuneScape is worth like hundreds, if not almost thousands of fucking dollars in fucking Argentina.
Yeah. Well, because before, I don't know if this is a new thing or maybe Kim had it confused, but yeah, there was a big problem with, and as far as I know, there probably still is a big problem with Venezuelans on RuneScape because there's a lot of economic crisis in Venezuela, it turns out.
Oh, big time, big time.
And so, yeah, literally, you could make better money, grinding for an hour for gold in RuneScape than for doing any job that you could get.
That's crazy.
So these Venezuelans would just, that's what they would do, is they'd get on, they'd fucking play the game, they'd grind out fucking money constantly, they'd just grind fucking gold, do bosses, whatever, and then, sell their money.
Man, maybe we're living in the wrong country. Maybe we should go to Venezuela or fucking Argentina and just live in like live in like a really, really nice part of the country that has like all the first world amenities and stuff like you usually have in any other fucking big city, and just like go from there and just play fucking video games for like gold and currency and stuff. Maybe we're just doing it wrong. I think maybe we're doing it wrong.
Yeah, we should all be playing RuneScape instead of working. We should all quit our jobs and play RuneScape instead.
No, I'm saying like we should like move to one of these countries and fucking just like play the game for their money,
ruin their economy even more. Hell yeah!
Yes, let's go.
The mocast crashes an economy.
The mocast makes it worse. That's what we do.
Oh yeah, I like to think that we've made our mark on humanity.
Yeah, we've made life slightly worse for a select number of human beings. We've left our mark on society.
First world scum! Get out of here! Can't right now in the middle of the raid. By the way, want some in-game currency? Cha-ching!
Oh yeah, wait, old school RuneScape money is so cheap now. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
You could buy 100 mil for like $25.
Damn. That's some money.
Yeah. So
Money.
a billion is like, you could pay $250 for 1 billion gold. It used to be a little better than that, the rates. Because if that's the buy rates, the sell rates have to be fucking awful.
So true.
I think the Venezuelans probably just fucking crashed the economy again.
Those damn Venezuelans ruining
So-
RuneScape.
So what have you been up to, Robin? How have you been?
No, I've been good. It's been just a lot of Final Fantasy still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing raiding now finally. Because the new tier came out, the new tier of raids. So I've been trying that, but it sucks because I don't really have a static. Like I don't have a party to play with. So you kind of have to just play with randoms, and that kind of sucks ass.
There's this YouTuber I watch where they're talking about the WoW player going to Final Fantasy 14, and one of the instances was him going to the raid, and they wipe, and the WoW player goes, "Oh man, okay, you guys suck. Uninstall the game. I guess we're disbanding right now." And the other guy goes, "What are you talking about, buddy?" I was like, "Oh, well, we wiped, so we all hate each other, and we're uninstalling and quitting the raid, right?" It's like, "No, we just get up, repair, and try again." Oh, I love you guys.
There are some parties that are like that in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy. Because there was the great WoW exodus, of course. So a lot of ex-WoW players are in Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
So there's definitely a lot
Asmongold-
of times where it's like, oh, okay, we wiped 3 times, like goodbye.
Yeah, Asmongold didn't help things either when he brought all of his idiot fans with to fucking Final Fantasy 14.
Yep. I don't think he plays anymore or touches it. He said he was coming back and then never did.
Yeah, that I hate that shit right there. Like, how are you gonna like play a game, praise it up and down, play it for a couple of weeks, and then like never play it again? Because you sounded like you were really, really into it, and stuff like that, like repeated times doing that by like bigger streamers and stuff. That really kind of does hurt the longevity of the game a little bit because, well, like celebrity face isn't in there. Why am I here? I want to see big celebrity, big streamer guy. Blue, 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 blue. And then everyone just like cancels their shit. And like, dude, this game is actually really, really cool. And I kind of fucked up and okay, so I uninstalled Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 and all that stuff
Base.
because number one, I fucking hate it, and I also uninstalled Cold War with tears in my eyes because Cold War is like one of my favorite Black Ops games of all time. It's like right up there with 1, 2, and 3. But no, like what happened there is they found an exploit, a hole in the code or whatever have you, and or the system rather, in Warzone 2 and in Cold War, where they're able to find people's fucking IP addresses, hijack their accounts, delete their accounts, get into their fucking credit or debit cards, drain their fucking bank accounts and shit. And it's going fucking crazy. And Blizzard's response to this is to DMCA and cease and desist these other websites that have that brought up free alternatives for you to play old school fucking COD games without the fucking microtransaction shit and without the hackers because they have better security. Instead of like addressing the problem, because so far they're not addressing the problem yet. So we've heard rumblings that they might be, but I haven't heard anything definitively that they're actually going to do anything about it. So everyone is kind of fuck Activision and fuck Modern Warfare right now because they're livid because their game server alternatives are getting shut the fuck down and they're doing nothing. Radio silence even on all social media. Not even we're looking into it lol with a jerk off fucking hand motion emoji or something. Not even that, like they usually do. No fake corporate apology or anything like that. They're just like letting it fucking ride because who cares? We got your money. Bad business model, by the way. But whatever. I don't work for those bastards. But I was making room for Diablo 4, which is a sizable game, and I also wanted to remove temptation so I could play fucking Final Fantasy 14 again because I was playing it. I was in the middle of really, really enjoying it, and I haven't been able to play it because I was addicted to a shittier game, which I don't even know
True.
why. Like, well, because I was also playing with my brother and my friends. I'm like, dude, this game kind of sucks, and I'm not really having like. I was having fun in like the Rebirth Island, but after that, like after like a few like weeks of playing it, it was like, dude, this is kind of the same map, the same shit, the same sweats, same hackers showing up. Hackers are getting worse. Obviously, like I just reiterated a minute ago, I'll reiterate that point again, I guess. Yeah, it's just getting bad, and it's not fun, and the apathy and the silence, the deafening silence from the company is just tanking this. Could be a cool game, you know. Everyone just wants to go back to Warzone 1 and not even play Modern Warfare. They really, if you ask everyone, they just want to go back to Cold War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2.
Black Ops
And
1 is the only good one. Woohoo! Let's go.
Yeah,
you can't be any more wrong than that being the only good one. I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Maybe Black Ops 2 is like okay.
No, it's
no,
fucking
Black Ops 2 was
amazing.
kind of booty.
Black Ops 2 is fucking amazing.
No way. Black Ops 1 was way better.
Black Ops 1's fun, but Black Ops 2 is like just like take a great sequel, now make it twice as good. That's Black Ops 2.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think so. I think it's fucking amazing. I love the future warfare aspect of it. It was great.
No, they should have just done the Skyrim effect on Black Ops 1. Just release it like 15 times.
No, I don't think so.
You wouldn't have bought it if they just re-released Black Ops 1?
I
Black Ops
mean,
1
maybe if it
remastered?
were like 6 or 7 years afterwards, maybe I can.
Well, like right now.
Well, right now, hell no, I'm not touching another fucking COD game. Not with these problems. Not until like the hacker situation gets addressed and all that. Because, I mean, I'm never buying another fucking COD game again. Right now anyway. Like,
Ooh, scathing statement from Mo Diggity.
well, no, like for
He's never
real.
playing
Like,
one again. We're holding you on that.
No, I'll absolutely like if in the future they actually fix these fucking ridiculous ass problems. Well, sure, yeah, I'll gladly play again, but I don't want to fucking go down because some hacker fucking douchebag just destroyed my account that I've had. Oh God, I've been on fucking the Blizzard app since it was called fucking BattleNet and the BNet. Back in the Diablo 1 days, and fucking StarCraft days and Warcraft 3 days. Like I go back that far with the game, with this company. So I don't want my account to get fucking destroyed and taken down. Fuck that shit. Like, cause this is fun for me. If that gets taken away, like I might not ever play any Blizzard games again, if that's the case.
Oh, wow, super scathing.
No, if that happened, if my account got taken down, because that's everything. That's like having to rebuy World of Warcraft, Diablo 4, any of my fucking games, all my old school Overwatch progression, which well that's a trash fire, 3 or 4 trash fires in and of itself. That I don't even feel like talking about at the moment because I am so disappointed.
Wait, what about
in
old
that.
school Overwatch? Is that still an available
No,
thing?
no. Remember we talked about on the Mo show. Remember how PVE was just fucking done away?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how that's only coming back in an extremely limited event, and once it's gone, you'll never be able to play it again. Sort of fucking thing. It's like, wow, you
Sucks
guys.
so bad.
Like there's no such thing as Overwatch 2. There's only Overwatch, but free to play with microtransactions at this point. And it fucking sucks, man. Like Overwatch, like it's such a great game. Probably one of my favorite shooters of all time. Definitely in the top 5. Like online multiplayer shooters. But to see it go down the way it's gone down, and for the company just to act very apathetic and uncaring and very smugly about it, like they're better than you. That's another thing. I'm getting fucking tired of the shitty attitude that these game devs and people who work in gaming companies have now, because like most of the people who work in game studios hate video games, and so they hate fucking gamers. That would kind of explain why modern day gaming, with the exception of some outliers here and there, like your Diablo 4s, your Elden Rings, your Cult of the Lambs, because everything, with the exception of those like few AAA examples, all the real fun, the real good stuff is in the indie scene. Like Cult of the Lamb, for instance. I think that blows away most AAA games fucking out there right now. Like the fun factors through the fucking roof, replayability exists. The gaming mechanics are simplistic, yet you need to at least like get good enough to you know uh, incorporate your iframes when you roll and all that. Like it's simple enough, but if you're good at a game, you can actually enjoy the challenge a little more, and the story's fun, and of course the fun factor and the building and all that sort of fun. Then because you have games like that, Papers, Please, Undertale, and all that. For like some people, Gone Home, for instance, for those who liked Mist and Riven and all that stuff, they have that as well. Even though that type of game is really hard to make, just because it's not an action game and all that. You're just like following the clues and all that. It can be difficult. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's the AAA gaming studio scene is just you'll get like some absolute gems, but mostly it's just trash. And just like that fucking Conquistador Mayan game, it's all essentially that, or dead franchises, or franchises that should be dead. Assassin's Creed, because Valhalla sucks. It's fucking terrible, man. Like, I played the game for hours. I'm fucking bored. The game's fucking boring. And you can tell that the old Assassin's Creed games, for instance, you can tell that the dev studios utilized the hardware as best they could. Release, with the maybe Brotherhood on up, they tried to release some patches because everything was starting to get online a lot more frequently. From Assassin's Creed 2 and 1, you kind of had to deal with like desyncing and fucking dead pixels and other shit, and just don't fucking complain about it. But now, it's like this stuff. It's like they're not using the hardware at the best capabilities. They're not pushing the limits of the hardware. They'll do that for like mountain ranges, like depth of field and all that, or like water graphics and shit. But they won't really do that for like the character models, or like once you finally get into an area, how like everything kind of looks like blotchy and looks like shit. Like that happens a lot. Like if they would have the Bethesda, if AAA gaming had the Bethesda attitude, where they just said, all right, game's been out for like X amount of time, open it up to the fucking modders, you'd see a dramatic improvement, and in terms of quality, replayability, everything. Like imagine Modern Warfare 2 or fucking Warzone 2 being opened up to fucking modders again on the level of fucking Skyrim. And maybe we'd have like a fucking chance at fixing the fucking games, man.
Well, you're not going to have multiplayer modded.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe those are really bad examples. Yeah, maybe like Assassin's Creed,
maybe in like
single
40
player games and
years,
stuff.
when it becomes as easy to hack as like a Mario 64. Live for multiplayer in there.
Yeah, but then you still need online servers,
True.
Like maybe you and your buddies could do it, but you definitely couldn't play online. That shit's hard as hell.
Yeah. It can be done. Hell, you used to back in order to enable blood and limb dismemberment in Jedi 2 Jedi Outcast, all we did was just go into the games folder. We found the I think the text file or something that was on there, and we just changed a couple of numbers from like 0 to like 3 or 4, and depending on the number and the I forgot what the technical term was. Depending on the number that you put, that determined the severity and the craziness of the blood splattering and the dismemberment. It was fucking amazing. It was so much fun. I wish we could do that again, but we really don't because everything's so locked behind always online and Bobby Kotick fucking style, fucking Activision Blizzard fucking.
You gotta
level
return
3.
to tradition, return to TF2. You know.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, isn't TF2 just like marred to shit with fucking hackers and stuff too, as well?
Well, I mean, what's gonna happen if you open everything up to people editing shit and modding?
Well,
So true.
I don't know. Well, okay, I guess you got me there. But yeah, what do you think, Robin?
What about modding games?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool. Multiplayer games, if you allow modding, you gotta be very careful. Because, I mean, Call of Duty already has problems with getting your fucking info stolen the second you log into it.
Yeah.
If you allow mods, like that really makes the process a lot easier for hackers to like actually harm you and like have your personal information.
Yeah, I shouldn't have used that as an example. I just have COD on the brain because I made a bold claim of what I'm not going to be doing in the future, and I intend to stick with it. But I'll tell you this, though. Well, actually, this one's a little bit easier because, like, unlike the other Blizzard boycotts, like where I said I'm not going to be left holding the bag when the Freedom for Hong Kong or with Blitzchung, and then the SA, the sexual assault fucking lawsuits and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, man, let's fucking boycott fucking Blizzard until we get some progress. And everyone's like, hell yeah, you go, Mo. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I like to buy a year of game time on World of Warcraft. Yeah, I like to buy like fucking 50 fucking loot boxes on Overwatch. Yeah, I was like, dudes, guys, I thought we were going to do the boycott. Oh, I want to play my video game. Like,
I want to play the video game.
You fucking all suck so hard. Oh man,
I can't tell you how many trans people and or allies definitely like looked at Hogwarts Legacy for like 5 seconds once it actually posted and just like had to apologize out loud to all of their values as they clicked the add to cart button and purchased the video game.
Well, really, if you really look at
it wasn't against my values. I just fucking bought the game.
Fair.
Well, like everyone was all like, "This game is bad." Blah blah blah. JK Rowling. Blah blah blah. Excuse me for one moment. Discord options. Don't show the game I'm playing. Always on. and that's pretty much what. Like, because everyone's so full of shit these days. Just like that. Like I've like learned some shitty lessons not to believe everyone if they're saying they're going to join in the boycott with them, or they'll do a stupid fucking boycott with like the Anheuser-Busch Budweiser fucking boycott. I was like, all right, like first off, you people shouldn't be drinking Bud Light anyway. It's disgusting beer. And secondly,
I mean, if you're gonna drink one of the cheap piss water beers, I mean, that's...
Lone Star.
Yeah, well, Texas, brother.
Oh, it's delicious. Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, you can get fucking you can get what's that? Heineken or Guinness anywhere.
Guinness is good, but again, that's not one of the piss water ones, you know.
Well,
if you're gonna drink a piss water one, I think Bud's probably the way to go.
Well, there's also, isn't there a Miller Lite? And well, no, that's expensive premium beer. There's also that. Oh man, there's that shitty fucking
PBR? I don't know.
Oh, PBR. Oh, like it's so weird. PBR was dead, and then hipsters in the mid 2000s got a hold of it, and then it blew up and became this fucking huge thing. And like it's kind of like how Juggalos brought Faygo back from the dead. Well, like in the mid '90s, when the Faygo was like a dying soda company, all of a sudden, Insane Clown Posse got a hold of it, and then they single-handedly like saved their company. It's like a multi-million dollar company now, and they're
Dude,
thriving.
This might
just
blow
fine.
your mind, Mo, because this blew my mind when I heard about it. You know, like Champion clothing, right?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, it was like the shit that all the poor people had in school,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. It's fucking, that's like hypey shit now. That's what all the like fucking cool kids wear. Champion's like fucking expensive now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's fucking crazy. I remember like seeing that, and like like the big dog shirts and stuff. The one with the black and white spotted fucking dog with the sunglasses. I remember
Yes,
when
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it was all over Walmart. That was the big top of the line Walmart brand. And now I see people unironically like wearing that, and like, dudes, you guys have no idea where that shit fucking came from, man. Like that was like shit that you bought from Walmart if you had an extra buck or two. It's fucking crazy. But I guess going back to the point I was making, yeah, so all the fucking right wing dipshits threw their little hissy fits over Dylan Mulvaney, which was really crazy because there wasn't even any Dylan Mulvaney fucking like cans, if I remember correctly. They
It's
just
just
printed
commercials,
her.
right?
It was like an ad, right?
Well, I think they just printed a bunch of cans for her, and they made her like a brand ambassador. And then, like, I think what pissed me off about the commercial, and this is just a personal nitpicky thing, I really hate those fucking people who are anti-sports, and they're all like, "Yay, sports team, let's go!" I'm like, get the fuck out of my face. But I hate that shit personally. Just don't contribute to the conversation. Keep your mouth shut.
You're really a fucking
Or
sports
say,
gatekeeper where it's like if you're not into football, you're not allowed to have a favorite football team.
no, I
Shut
didn't
the
say
fuck
that.
up.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay, what are you
No,
saying?
I
then?
said if you fucking have a sports ball, I am so smart. Oh, you listen to
Oh,
sports, like go sports team, and you're really snotty about
okay.
it. I fucking hate that shit. That's what the commercial was to me. I'm like, click off, down, thumbs down, and I'm moving on. I'm not going to boycott a fucking beer brand, but yeah, they fucking pitched their little fit. And it apparently was a bunch of fucking cans that were printed for her. And that was supposed to be it because I went to the store several times. I didn't see any Dylan Mulvaney cans that I can recall. I even got some Bud Light after that, like a 6-pack, and none of the cans had her face on there. So I didn't see what the big fucking deal was. Then I don't know if this was a bunch of like lefty bad faith actors just trying to like act like a bunch of dicks, but then I did get a good laugh out of it though. I enjoyed it because I enjoy destruction at stores sometimes. Saw a bunch of dudes just like smashing fucking Budweiser products like in Walmart and shit, and I saw like a bunch of pictures of like the beer aisles being cleared out, but like hardly any of the Budweiser fucking bought. And that I'm all about like burning corporations down, right? But what you don't do is you don't just look at the company and look at the one beer brand. You look at all the brands that they fucking own, right? And you need to realize that Budweiser is only like one tiny part of it. If you go and you don't research what brands they have and you buy something like Modelo, you're just you're nullifying your fucking boycott. And that's what happened. I think last week it was found out that everyone's been drinking Modelo. Disgusting beer, by the way. Like, we're responsible for the absolute one of the worst hangovers I have fucking had in my life. Yeah, so they got fucking used like fucking tools, man. Like, you boycotted one beer brand, showed them what for, but then you didn't do any research and you just fucking put more money in their pockets. Like, you guys are such fucking rubes, dude.
Thoroughly defeated.
Oh yeah, like it's like, hey, I'm not going to play Overwatch right now, but I'm going to play fucking World of Warcraft. Like, you're not teaching Blizzard a fucking lesson. You're just not playing that game, but everyone else will. And then like you'll have like what we had with the Hogwarts Legacy boycott, and I'm thoroughly convinced that if I kind of also think that the boycott was also amplified and astroturfed a little bit by certain people, some bad faith actors, some like loud and obnoxious. Um, I think that if that boycott didn't happen when it did, I don't think Hogwarts Legacy would have sold as well as it did. It'd probably be another mid AAA game. Though if you ask my brother and other Harry Potter fans, they absolutely love the game, and I haven't really found anyone that really actually hates it, that's a fan of it. Like, some people are a little bit hit or miss that are just into the game, but like overall, like it seems that they really enjoyed it. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I feel like it probably would have sold to some extent. Even I was intrigued by the concept when it was first like announced. Like, I was immediately like, I don't like, because I don't like normal Harry Potter. Like, I didn't get into the books. I didn't really like the movies. But I was like, an open world game where you play as a wizard and can do wizard spells.
but no
Sounds pretty fucking
multiplayer.
cool, actually.
But no multiplayer, and no, and the big thing that people that all
I don't
Harry
care about
Potter.
multiplayer. I'm a single
No,
player boy.
yeah, but if it's an open world game like that with that kind of concept, I think like and you're in a Hogwarts fucking you're in the big school, like having it be multiplayer, seeing all the people running around in the fucking academy, that would be fucking awesome. I think. I mean, I think that feels a little bit more authentic than all the NPCs, and that and the big one, and this is stuff that even non Harry Potter fans are super into. No multiplayer Quidditch matches. Man,
No
everyone
Quidditch matches
wanted
at
that.
all.
Yeah, no Quidditch matches. Oh, no Quidditch matches at all? Not even like a cutscene or anything?
No, Quidditch is
Maybe a
canceled for the
cutscene,
semester.
but you can't play it.
Yeah, they're canceled the semester, brother.
Oh, yeah, because in the game it's canceled, right?
What a cop out. What a fucking cop out. I would.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think they had to cut it for time. I think they were going to add it.
because I thought that
Instead of
was such
cutting
a
it for
cool
time, you
idea.
just put it out at a later time. I fucking hate the gaming industry. Fuck you. God damn it. Delay your games.
Also, I got some stuff to do, so I don't know if you guys want to wrap it up now.
Oh,
If you guys
okay,
wanna
okay.
continue, or what's-
Oh, you
what's the
got
plan
Final
is?
Fantasy raids to do, don't you,
Not
Robin?
Final Fantasy stuff. No, I have to help
Okay,
my
okay.
father out. You
That's fair.
asshole.
That's fair. I
What a
understand.
dick. Ableist piece of shit.
Absolute
Asshole.
ableist garbage. Canceled.
Inconsiderate.
Over.
All right, all right, all right. Any final thoughts? Robin, we'll start with you.
No, I liked Hogwarts Legacy, man. All right.
No,
I've been
it
playing
seemed
it
fine.
here and there. Problem is, I've got Final Fantasy to contend with, and Hogwarts
Yeah.
Legacy,
Yeah.
and fucking Tears of the Kingdom now. So
Oh, let's go. How are you liking that?
it's good. It's too many games to play. That's where I'm at right now. That's my final thoughts.
Do you have Tears of the Kingdom, or are you going to get it, Mo?
I do have it.
I was talking
Oh,
about
is
Mo.
Mo?
I know you've played it, Robin. You were just saying that.
Yeah.
But do you have it, Mo?
I haven't even played 45 minutes of fucking Breath of the Wild yet.
Oh
I
my
ended up
god,
playing.
Mo! Play Breath of the Wild. Holy
Well,
shit!
I have fucking Mario Maker and all the other Mario games I was really enjoying. Plus emulators, just I
Breath
have
of the
too many
Wild seems like
choices.
your kind of game. I feel like you
I
would really enjoy
know,
Breath
I
of the
know.
Wild.
I should play it. Anyway, Riley, final thoughts?
You know, Hogwarts Legacy seems interesting, and I'll probably play it at some point. My problem is I can't seem to convince myself to sit down in front of a video game for more than an hour at a time. And even then, that's a struggle. So I don't know if I want to spend $60 on a video game. I also surely do not have room on my PS4. I'm gonna have to delete a bunch of shit. So I'm not super rushing into it, but eventually I'll grab it, especially if it goes on sale or something. I'll probably end up grabbing Hogwarts Legacy and giving it a shot. Has there been any whispers of like issues with the back gen ports?
I've been playing it on PS4, so it seems fine.
Okay.
The loading screens
Sick.
are a little long, but it's fine.
Cool.
I'd rather there be longer loading screens than like a bunch of fucking bugs and shit. So I'll take it.
All right, gamerinos.
And now get ready for the plugs, where there's
Yes.
never going to give you up in the background the entire time, because that's a decision Mo Diggity made a long time ago.
Yeah, I fucking love that. It's a cover song from fucking Caster, friend of the show.
Oh no, I love the song too. It's just usually an outro song will like start to fade in a little bit right at the end, and then you just let it play out. How you always did it, and how Demi has always done it as well, because it's how you did it, and she wanted to make sure it was authentic. Was that the song was playing through the entirety of the plugs?
Oh, okay. Here we'll talk about it off show. All right, everyone.
Fair.
Riley, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitter.com/Riley Tweets. That's RIELY tweets. You can also find this in the description of the podcast, or in the pinned tweet, whatever suits your fancy. It's the link tree, linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. It's got all my YouTubes and Twitters and all the crazy shit on there. You can get all of it. You can get everything, including the issue crew, which you should check out. Mo Diggity's on that too. We got a string of epic debates coming up. Squeebo the Last and our good friend Kathy are going to be debating, and Mo Diggity's going to be moderating that one.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yep. And then there'll be the epic sequel to the Mo Diggity versus Squeebo the Last debate, in which they will discuss Ukraine and gun control. So look forward to that one too. I'll be moderating that one because Demigloom is barred from ever moderating again.
Yes, it's going to be great fun. I'm going to love the hell out of that one. Which should be just be trolling the show, Squeebo. We gotta get someone like older though, because they
You're
can't...
not allowed to troll Squeebo. They're too young.
Yeah, it's just like that's anyway. Yeah, blah blah blah. Robin, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/Robin Violet.
Twitch.television? Is this a new streaming website?
Well, that's what TV stands for, buddy.
Okay.
They actually, did you know they have color TVs now, old man?
Oh, they do? I had no idea.
They got the color pictures.
Got the color pictures. Everything's talking
now. It's like a 5-inch black and white TV, no sound.
God, that would be so fucking boring. My imagination can only do so much. All right. And you can find me at twitter.com/MSGOfficialYT. And got pin tweets, all my stuff on there, link trees, WGGs, kick.com/Mosaic Gaming, blah, blah, blah. Check me out.
That is the first time you're plugging that on this show, so you should give a little bit more...
Oh, yeah.
Over the amble about the kick.
I'm just trying to be like quick for Robin's sake. Yeah, kick.com/Mosaic Gaming. I'm streaming there pretty much exclusively now. I'm thinking that might do like a YouTube stream every so often to keep the fucking hype up for that, because I have been like posting there like every like 4 to 5, like a video like every day, every other day. I just been like kind of sleepy and been busy playing Diablo 4, so I haven't posted shit yet. So yeah, all right. So that's the show. Sorry for being gone so long, and we'll see you next week, maybe, possibly.
Yes, we will see you next week. We have to will it into the world. Yes.
Manifest.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Ah, shit. Ta-ta. That's what you
say.
say.
Fuck, yes. Oh, God. Yeah, it has been too long. Until next time. Ta-ta.
Bye.
So